Hey everyone, welcome back with Beano Mac. Today, I intend to look at and review G.M.Spectre's most recent release, Project Outsider. I've already observed Project Outsider Plus in the past, but I'm not mad.
You son of a bitch.
This time, however, things will get extreme. So strap yourselves in for a wild and crazy ride, folks, as we enter the world of professional wrestling. Okay, so if you've seen the last review of Project Outsider Plus, you'll know that this game centers on celebrating the memes and favorite fighting game characters of a Mr. G.M.Spectre. He overhauled what was initially Retro Randy Price's WWF No Mercy Plus version 3 ROM hack, and distorted it into this crazed mess. Starting off with the intro, we see new animations and it starts off with the Outsiders theme playing until the intro of the intro ends. Then we get the theme from No Holds Barred. You know, the movie with Hulk Hogan and Zeus. I think it won a Grammy Award or something like that. It low-key kinda slaps, not gonna lie. Then on the main menu we have some pretty cool backgrounds with all the menu options on one screen. They honestly look beautiful and are some of my favorite designs in a ROM hack. I've got to be honest, I still hate most of the music for the menus and matches, but that's just kind of my personal preference. Looking at the arenas, we have 10, all of which are already unlocked from the start this time. There's Raw is War, WCW Nitro, WrestleFest, NWO Sold Out, Las Vegas, Blood Runs Cold, ECW, Super Brawl Saturday, WrestleMania to Remember, Halloween Havoc, and of course, the Moon Base. Since this is based off of the previously mentioned No Mercy Plus, we get full entrances here, including factions. You gotta love it. The roster has also been greatly expanded. Everyone is separated into unique stables with a wide variety of the best superstars in wrestling history. The most notable names include PN News, Zeus, Conan, Vincent, the WCW Trucker, Yeti, Default, Mr. Libido, Stevie Richards, the ICP,
Ow, parkour! I broke my arm! My arm's broken!
Rakowski, Arachnaman, and even Fred Durst. There's some lesser names included too, such as Scott Hall,
I get no free TV dinners.
Kevin Nash,
Wants me worse than a lap dance after 20 years at sea.
Six,
And I can't get any TV time around here.
Shawn Michaels,
See? I just stand. Come.
Triple H,
You're not just hanging out of your shorts.
Sid Vicious,
I have half the brain that you do.
Hulk Hogan,
I was just the right guy.
Macho Man,
I've cried 1,000 times, I'm gonna cry some more.
Scott Steiner,
I got freaks 9 days out of the week.
Sting,
I told him his thing. He's there.
Lex Luger,
I don't know.
Ric Flair,
You raped the nature boy.
Dusty Rhodes,
Bring that old cashmere coat out here. Gee, I love it.
Bret Hart,
Who in the hell is that? Some mid-carter?
Rocky Maivia,
Lois, that's Brian. And Brian's the dog, man.
Undertaker,
You get the pleasure of paying me lots of money to your stank ass.
Ultimate Warrior,
Something told me to come. Yeah, and he said, don't come, you don't need to come. And I said, what do you mean don't come? It's what I wanted to do.
and Chili McFreeze.
around your balls and your fucking asshole.
Although I am a little disappointed Fang McFrost didn't make the cut. Some ECW folks here as well, like Tommy Dreamer, Shane Douglas, Taz, Sabu, Rob Van Dam, Raven, Jim the Neighbor, the Dudley Boys, New Jack, Old Jack, and even New Jax is here. We even have some Japanese and MMA fighters to round out the roster too. The best to hit the scene in my opinion, like Aki Man and THQ Man. Even some fighters from fighting games show up to fight. We have Kiru Kazama from Yakuza, Spider-Man from Marvel vs. Capcom, Ryu from Street Fighter, the movie, Zangief from Wreck-It Ralph of course, Sonya Blade from Billy Madison, Batman and Robin from Harley Quinn's Fartacular Silent but Deadly Scratch and Sniff issue, and finally, King from Taken. Definitely a large roster here for sure, but Simon Dean is nowhere to be found. So, it's far from perfect, but what you gonna do, brother? I could explain how these Aki games play, but I won't. You watching this video already know, so why waste my time and yours? Alright, so the basics are there are strong and weak attacks. Tap B for a weak strike, hold B for a strong strike. Use the D-pad to mix up between attacks also. You can also do a strong strike by pressing B and A at the same time. Tap A to weak grapple, and then hold A for a strong grapple. While in the grapple state, press A, B, or one of those buttons in combination with a D-pad for a wide variety of offense. You can also Irish whip grappled foes into turnbuckles or the ropes for a rebound attack. Once in the corner, you can grapple or strike too, and the same goes for the apron and running at the foe as well. Lastly, run into the corners to climb the ring posts and do high flying attacks. Weak moves are tough to reverse but do little damage and build momentum slowly. Strong moves are easier to reverse but do massive damage and build spirit more quickly. It's a risk-reward type of thing. Taunt with the analog stick to build attitude also. Once the meter is blinking, taunt with the analog stick to engage your special mode. Then strong grapple and taunt with the analog stick to use a special in a variety of different positions. Now that you guys actually know how to play the game, here are the different modes on offer. Exhibition lets you freely play matches in free play mode. There are singles, tag, three-way, handicap, and Royal Rumble. Many ways to free play here with ladder, guest referee, Iron Man, and cage match options. Freely choose your arena and set the free play rules and then select a free belt to play with. You can create your own event in pay-per-view. Don't worry, much like free play, this mode is also free to play. Name it, select the matches you want, arena, and then choose the type of matches you want to have and you're ready to go.
I'm not ready to go.
King of the Ring lets you freely play a tournament with singles, tag, ladder, and cage matches options. The freedom is yours to play how you want. Select the participants with up to 16 entrants and you're ready to go.
Now I'm not ready to go.
Championship is next and is a single player campaign. Choose from one of 8 paths and go on a branching storyline that changes depending on whether you win, lose, or sometimes other determining factors. Except the Game Boy path, that is just a straight shot. All of them have unique stories and new dialogue, making this the only unique No Mercy ROM hack to feature custom storylines. You can pick from the best wrestler ever, tag team, WCW International, Bra-Fra, ECW, Celebrity Deathmatch, Glow, and the Game Boy. The second single-player mode is the Survival mode. Battle against 100 different superstars until you win and unlock hidden wrestlers along the way. Money earned from both modes gets added to the SmackDown mode that allows you to buy things with the money you earn from both the Championship and Survival modes. The last mode is the SmackDown mode that holds the Edit modes and the SmackDown mode that allows you to use money earned from both the Championship and Survival modes to buy items from this shop inside the SmackDown mode. Create superstars. Edit pre-existing ones. Clone over pre-existing superstars. Or change their stables. Even put together factions and create their entrances too. The possibilities are truly limited for sure. Alright. The final mode is the Records mode. This mode allows you to observe the records in this mode like wins, losses, win percentage, and the amount of times wrestlers were chosen. That's pretty much all this ROM hack has to offer, and like I said, the only real issue I have is the lack of Simon Dean. This is truly an underrated hack and more players need to give this a shot since the overall roster and championship mode is awesome. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe to me, Bean O'Mac, for more Aki content every Sunday. Ring the notifications bell to stay updated on my content, but above all else, please remember to have a nice day.
Agreed to let me go do things outside of wrestling. And I had the chance to spend some time with him. He invited me to come to his place, and they're all there. Vince is there and Pat Patterson. I don't know who else was there. And Vince said they've got ulterior motives. And then he went and got Jerry Briscoe. We went in the shower, and he proceeded to have Jerry Briscoe from the backside. He was a real hard worker, just a grunty style, like he was grunt. So I was interested to get involved, and I told him what I wanted to do. You know, have people put around me that could direct me effectively so I could go on and be successful at it and stuff. There were plenty of guys there, and it just grew. So we both let one another F it. And they were congratulating me, saying, man, that was awesome. This is really great. And late that night, Linda came into the picture. And I said, this is a natural, you know. I've just never been into any of that stuff. You know, women and, you know, all that stuff and everything. That doesn't work for me. I almost fell on my knees and just started throwing up right there. And then something told me to come. Yeah, and he said, don't come. You don't need to come. And I said, what do you mean don't come? It's what I wanted to do. And I didn't push it in their face. And he said, okay. It was unbelievable. It was a shoot. And I had incredible discipline. And it was magic. Next morning, about 11:45, Vince eventually stepped in. He couldn't even walk right. He stepped in and said, I'm not doing this anymore. We're not doing this stuff. And I was really surprised that he did that. Like he just wanted to keep going from one thing to the next. As long as somebody would stick it out. I mean, he had an addiction problem. And, you know, I would have expected more.